Look guys, I've been a machinimator for over 4 years now, and I would have never been able to do this had it not been for Smashtasm. Even if you aren't a Machinima fan or in the Machinima community, there's a chance that you've heard of or maybe even seen Smashtasm before. It's a bit like Brawl taunts in a way, and I hope that comparison isn't just flying straight over your head. Smashtasm found itself in the spotlight in the late 2000s and early 2010s as a Smash internet phenomenon. Before we had big Smash names like Alpharad and Relaxalax, we had a bunch of Newgrounds animations and skits like that. While Smashtasm isn't a Newgrounds joke video, it is similar in the fact that Smash fans during the Melee and Brawl days would go online to watch videos about Smash Bros and find themselves watching some skits that only fans would understand and appreciate. Smashtasm was amongst these videos and showed them something else. Smashtasm, created by YouTuber Shippage, gave Smash fans an original episodic fan-made story using Smash Bros as an animation engine. A story made by fans for fans. For some like me, this was our introduction to Machinimas. And what a fun one to start with. A story set in Brawl with evil hackers trying to take over the online servers, while this filthy casual goes out of his way to stop a dangerous hacker with a bunch of idiot henchmen and... What is this? Why are we showing Melee footage? Where Gran and Grant? Where's the opening narrations? Yeah, while Brawl might be the more recognized season, Smashtasm actually started in Melee. It's not really what most think about when you mention Smashtasm because Season 2 blew the first one out of the water. What do I mean by that? Well, let's go over this whole season to show you what I mean. So the whole thing kicks off with establishing shots of Temple, which just looked like they were filmed by someone who just discovered Melee had a camera mode. Yes, Melee had a camera mode. It also had a fourth battle mode called Bonus. Back to Temple though, and don't forget it because we come back here a lot. We then see our main character, not Mario. See, Smashtasm, in the story of Smashtasm, is an online Smash Bros game where players are meant to interact with each other. That's why this Mario isn't Mario, but... seems like a certain word is missing to turn this name into the name of a real game. That, of course, is man. Superman 64. Anyways, he gets invited to a fake tournament, gets cheap-shotted by another player with a tag that's also very close to another video game title, and lands on the Great Fox, where he meets Fox McCloud, Leet Fox. We then get the best fight scene in any Machinima, and somehow Super 64 wins.
What were you talking about a tournament before?
A guy named Killa7 is hosting a tournament in the Ultimate Smash Tournament server, and I was actually invited.
There's no such thing as tournaments. Heaps just set them all up in servers so some noobs will come and be all like, when do we start? And then they get pwned by the host who's setting them up to land a cheap shot on them and bring up their rankings.
Wait, so in an online version of a platform party fighting game, there are no tournaments? What? They then use super scaled down stage hazards to return to the temple.
I hope you find that guy. You're okay, kid, but try not to get pwned by the hackers out there.
What a nice guy. Shame he can't speak English.
It's small jokes like that which I just love. We then trade one dork for probably the biggest dork in the show. Link. Not the real Link, because remember, these are gamers. It's just some kid role-playing as Link, which makes for a very lame character. Smashtasm Melee unfortunately had quite a few lame characters.
I'm not gonna fight you. Not until I find Killa7. And nothing you do is gonna make me... Oh, I know that did not just happen.
Oh no, his character that he's controlling in a video game took less than 20% damage. How aggravating!
It's time to
We then pick up with a fight scene. Oh, no, wait. Link puts the fight on hold while they set up match rules.
First of all, how many items?
All of them.
All of them? You can't be serious. No items.
Fine.
Time or stock?
Stock, of course.
Of course. How many stock? 10, 15?
1.
1? There. 1 stock. But I don't see how that's going to...
I wonder who's more of a noob in this situation. Super 64 for wanting to play with items or Link for doing literally nothing to recover.
Okay then, screw the rules. It's time for me to unleash my fury.
Now this is where we finish this.
Great start from both of them.
Foolish noob! Any player of Super Smash Bros. Would know that the B attack is always the soggy projectile.
Even the Falcon Punch? We then get more thrilling action. To Shippach's credit, you couldn't actually record matches in Melee like you could in All Games Onward. These were all recorded in real time. That's probably one of the main reasons why there aren't many Melee machinimas. Another player then joins the battle. That's right, Link gets destroyed by Big Dick Ganon. I mean, Blackberry. A pro gamer girl.
Link got totally owned by a chick!
Excuse me? I find that very offensive. I think. Should I find that offensive?
Yes.
Then I find that offensive.
Uh-oh, triggered! All men are pigs, am I right? I am so sorry. Then, like in the first episode, Super 64 gets challenged to a melee, or as Blackberry says, a melee, and the episode ends before the fight actually begins. Again, like in the previous episode, they wait to set up match rules before the fight actually begins. This time, though, it's a competitive rule set. Melee fans probably hate me. I'm pretty much just making fun of Melee fans at this point.
Up smash. Oh, happy feet. One more combo. That ain't Falco. That ain't Falco. Oh, 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 oh. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Oh, oh my God. One more combo. Oh, get your ass whooped.
Super 64 then rage quits, and Elite Fox cliches in to take his place in the fight.
Now there's no escape.
Crap. Looks like there's no escape.
That's what I just said.
I know, but I figured if I said it a second time, something would come and save me.
Well, I don't think that's going to happen.
And then, for the third episode in a row, they set up a fight scene only for it to be saved for the beginning of the next episode.
Oh boy, a hacker versus a pro. This battle is sure to be...
I'm sorry, what?
Holy crap! That was quite a battle. You were all like...
So you skipped over the fight for this one gag and instead had us look at exclusive trophies and Daisy's third eye? You know what, go back to the first fight scene in Smashtasm Melee. That was way more satisfying.
I must say, you put up a good fight.
Yeah, I can't believe it ended in a tie.
In a tie? Was there no sudden death or was this a Fox versus Falco task situation?
Super 64 here fell for the old tournament scheme.
Ha! What a noob!
This is unsettling. Why is there a picture of a Wii for one frame? It's so random I don't even have a joke for it. Super 64 and Elite Fox then go after Killer 7, he magically disappears, and they run into Shine Spike. Greg. Greg! And then we're left on a cliffhanger so episode 5 can start with Greg's backstory. So then we get to the past of Elite Fox and Greg. Actually, no, we see them speak in Elite, then we get to their backstories.
0////9 line underscore line dash line @x //
1Z line // 73 line dash line R0x0 RZ @sign / line parentheses line underscore line parentheses.
Okay, I can understand this less than I can understand anything you say.
Anyways, now their backstory. Except Elite Fox gets interrupted 3 times.
Greg here used to be my partner.
Wait a minute! Are you about to tell a story?
Fine then. I'll just have to speak regularly. So anyway, it all started 2 months ago. Greg here used to be my partner.
Hold on!
Will you stop interrupting my flashbacks? It all started 2 months ago. Greg here used to be my partner.
Wait a minute.
What, Greg? What do you want?
Oh, nothing. I just loves being evil. Loves.
Alright, now backstory time. They became hackers so they can play on that one test stage with the background map Pat found, and Greg literally just decided to become evil.
Then, Greg started to get evil intentions.
Hey, Elite Fox, I got the evil intentions.
It was then that I realized that Greg was about to use our hacking powers for evil. Greg, is you gonna use this for the evil?
Yeah?
Oh, really?
Yeah, really.
Elite Fox then gets an admin to ban Greg from the game, but his hacks make him too powerful against the admins. Elite Fox then beat Greg in a fight, which deactivated Greg's hacks after he lost. Back to the present, Super 64 slept past the backstory, and Mario in-game got confused for some reason. Was Super 64 just holding down the shield button while he was ignoring the plot? After that though, Super 64 is kicked from the server, so Elite Fox and Greg can have a hack-filled battle without the server crashing. He gets kicked so hard that he lands into foreshadowing for the next episode. Speaking of which...
Seriously, what's going on here?
Don't you know, lassie? You've entered my server, and now you're going to leave in defeat.
See, this was back when voice actors really didn't care about actually putting in effort and decided to just whisper read every line. I know it's a bit late for me to address this since all the voice actors in this suck, but here, with Prince Rock, it really shows. His accent sounds fake, his voice is annoying, and he expresses no emotion. You could argue that the voice acting doesn't need to be strong here because these are all just gamers chatting with each other in the context of the show, but it is still something that could easily bother anyone. They then fight because something repetition, and of course Super 64 loses.
Wow. You're really bad at this game, lassie. Has anyone ever told you that before?
Don't take this too offensively, but you suck.
Foolish noob!
You really suck, kid. What's your name?
Wait a minute, didn't you tell me that I was pretty good?
Probably did, but then again, your flashbacks that involve me always seems to be pretty inaccurate.
If I'm so bad at this game, how did I beat you when we first met?
Meh, I wasn't really trying. Pretty much played it out for the lulz.
Well, that was kind of mean.
Lol, yep. Anyway, you probably should get back to the fight with Prince Rock. By now, I'd say he's beating you sensitive with a sword.
Aw, crap! I completely forgot about that. Thanks, Elite Fox.
Cliché, but still funny. Anyway, Super 64 finds out that Prince Rock hadn't watched the previous 5 episodes, and decides to tell him what happened instead of just giving Shitbitch more views.
Help! Help! I'm flailing a stick and I don't know.
Prince Rock then, for reasons unknown, helps Super 64 find someone who can track Killer 7. Episode 7 starts with... Is this... Lose Yourself?
His palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy. There's vomit on his sweater already. Mom's spaghetti.
So, yeah, Lose Yourself is playing in the scene where Peach's castle is being shown off by the youngest voice actor in the whole series. I can't actually prove that statement, but just listen to his voice.
Yo, home dogs, welcome to my crib.
This guy would cringe so hard if he ever rewatched this. Oh, and get this character's a wannabe pimp named Pimpachu. Wow, that is just a bonus cringe. So Pimpachu is the one who can get Super 64 to track Killer 7, but in return for Pimpachu's compliance...
If I do this, it's in it for me.
Oh, I hadn't really thought about that. Hey, Prince Rock, what's in it for... Prince Rock? What is he doing?
He's fighting a wireframe.
But there's nothing there.
Another generic fighting noise.
I know. But remember a long time ago when that one magazine came out with that rumor that you can unlock Sonic and Tails in Melee if you defeat 20 wireframes in true Melee? Well, Rock here believed it was real, so he spent months and months and months trying to defeat 20 wireframes. Ever since then, he's been seeing them everywhere.
That's actually pretty clever that they used the old Sonic and Tails and Melee April Fool's joke in this series. The series is really good at referencing old internet jokes and lingo. Super 64 then tries fighting Pimpachu in exchange for the tracking information, but he's defeated by the one move that everyone spams when they first play as Pikachu.
Can't we settle this another way?
I'm obviously too good for you, so you're gonna have to face my homeboy. If you win, you get the rap sheet, but if you lose, I'll get your password.
My what?
Your password. Let's get this thing started.
Wait, go back. Did Super 64 just get hit by a bonsai bill? Okay, this had to have been left in intentionally just to show how frustrating it is to film on certain stages. Lucky Brawl and Ultimate Machinimators have ways of working around this like custom stages and hazard toggle. Us in Melee and 64 had to deal with what we had. Oh. Episode 8 starts out with, oh my god, it's Lamp!
People wear socks.
Yippee!
Hey, how did you get here?
I think the better question is, how did here get in me?
Someone will find us eventually.
In bed?
Stop saying that.
I don't think so. And I would know. I have a pornographic memory.
Don't you mean photographic?
No, I don't.
Yippee!
A very tame lamp.
I was just wondering for a second when you were.
Yippee!
What was that?
What was what?
You just made a weird yippee noise just now, dog.
I don't recall doing that. I'm sure you have me confused with another person.
Wow, it's almost like Lamp in Season 2 is a completely different character from Lamp in Season 1. Speaking of Lamp, this is who Super 64 is going up against to track Kill a 7.
Here are the rules. No time limit, 3 stock, and very few items.
Can we put items on high?
No way, dog! What are you, some kind of newbie?
Come on, Pimpachu, give him a chance. After all, he is willing to give up his password.
Hey, did I say that you could talk?
Well, no, but
That's what I thought.
Pimpachu, what are you doing? She's gonna swing back with a hashtag #MeToo! Then the fight starts. Of course, though, Super 64 isn't prepared for someone who fights with 6% grabs, 40% everything else. Well, at least he has the god of casual play on his side.
I'm charging my laser. I'm firing my laser. Oh shit.
I got nothing. That was actually pretty funny and clever. Lamp then gets the upper hand, but then Super 64's plot armor kicks in.
Run! Run! They'll kill us all!
Huh? No!
Did I ever mention that there was a subplot where Link was trapped in some hacked stage, got annoyed by some Kirbys, fought back, and is now being chased by them? No? Well, that's because this has literally no significance to the main plot except for this one scene. Knowing that Super 64 is practically invincible with all of his plot armor, Pimpachu gives Super 64 access to enter any server Kilo 7 is in.
You'll never catch me!
Surprise.
How are you doing this?
Here's Johnny.
Kilo 7 eventually stops back in the temple of all stages, Super 64 gives some stock hero speech, and then he goes in for the final... Fox blocked. Well, at least it wasn't Greg who stopped Super 64, because then I would have said Falco blocked. What? Did you think I was going to say cock blocked? Well, I should have.
Lead Fox?
Sorry, kid. I was afraid I can't let you do that.
Can't let you do that, Leaf Fox.
Come on, let's go!
Greg? What's going on here, Leaf Fox?
Doesn't you get it, Super 64? I'm evil now.
Really?
Come on! Lol, no. But you should have heard yourself when you thought I was.
Yeah, he really should have hurt himself. Because he sounded like he didn't give a shit. So what's going on here is that Lead Fox and Greg had a battle, Greg won, then they tried rematching with more hacks, and kept crashing the server.
So we agreed that instead of facing each other, we'd find 2 really bad players, train them with our hacks, and pit them against each other. But the players had to be 2 people that we knew and were very bad at this game. Killer 7, the famous tournament noob, and you.
Well, isn't it convenient that you just met Super 64 then? Since Super 64 is a noob, he needs to be trained. That's where MEW-0 comes in. Master Sensei MEW-0 has Super 64 trained through minigames like Break the Targets, Home Run Contests, Multi-Man Make... Oh, never mind, he actually doesn't do that last one. But he does meet Daniel-san.
Daniel.
Ooh, I'm Super 64. I'm a total noob. I need items to win games.
Hey, shut up. What's wrong with items?
Noob.
Super 64 then does some model swapping with Mewtwo, but that doesn't last too long since he realized he'd be dropping down 6 tiers. Finale time. Before the final showdown commences, the stakes are raised so the loser noob and hacker would be permanently banned from Smashtasm. Lead Fox then gives Super 64 a pep talk.
Lead Fox, are you crazy?
Don't worry, Super 64. I believe in you.
Wow. Do you really mean that, Lead Fox?
Come on! Well, not really. But if I says it's enough, you'll think it's true.
And then they activate each player's hacks. Killa 7 becomes Giga Bowser, and Super 64 becomes Master Hand. Nope, wait, it's just Turbo Mario. Still cool though. Well, hey, we do get a pretty neat final battle with spamming, and Super 64 lost. Or did he? Say hello to his plot armor again.
When I was falling off the stage, I remembered the words of MEW-0.
Your cape will propel you forward. Use your cape.
If the cape could propel me forward, the super cape could no doubt get me back on the stage. Or better yet, set me up for the perfect surprise attack.
Well, it's a good thing your cape could actually do that, otherwise you would have been f***ed!
Eyes and jumping off the stage for no one. Doesn't you get it, Lead Fox? I'm Greg. Eyes doesn't have to listen to you. What could you possibly do to stop me?
For the play.
I'm firing my laser.
No! Shine, what the hell? You play Falco and you didn't shine the Charge Blast? So MEW-0 brought all these other characters in to help save the day, claiming that they all helped Super 64 on his adventure. Even though Link, Blackberry, and Lamp didn't do shit to help him before.
Thanks for helping me out, guys.
No problem, dog. It's like we your posse and all that. Straight up feeling, dog. Word. It's like.
Please shut up.
But
I almost didn't bring you here because of this. Do you even realize how annoying that is?
Thank you! Oh my god! Finally! Someone got him to shut his 10-year-old mouth.
Through the thick and thin of it, I've learned that there are always 3 factors that will decide the winner of a fight. His skill, his knowledge, but most of all, the friends that helped him get both.
Is he really gonna end the series with that line?
Is you really just going to end the series with that line?
Yes.
Why? Sounds gay.
Why?
What do you mean, why? Why not?
Sounds gay.
Alright, Lead Fox, you've got to stop reading my mind here.
Well, then what should I say?
I don't know. Love.
Now that's how you end a passable machinima. You can clearly tell that this series didn't take itself too seriously. It was very comedy focused, where the actual plot seemed like more of an afterthought that was adopted into the second third of the season. I can see why it took off the way it did, because the audience at the time wasn't machinima fans. It was Smash fans who wanted something entertaining that could give them a good laugh. Smashtasm succeeded with this and helped inspire so many others to make a machinima series of their own. Looking back on it though, it is extremely outdated compared to the more modern style of machinima. Around the time Brawl machinima was arising, there was actually a bit of a style change slowly happening where machinimas became more anime inspired. They became more serious and story based rather than some goofy antics and jokes. I have to admit that I am a bit sad that machinima took this turn, because this old style is now close to completely abandoned. Don't get me wrong, I do like how a lot of modern machinimas are handled, but rewatching the series always makes me nostalgic for some of the old videos I watched back when Smashtasm was still relevant. Sure, the plot is weak, the characters are half-baked, and the voices are hard to take seriously, but without this, we wouldn't have the machinimas that we have today. What upsets me is that if someone were to put out a machinima like this today, which is very rough in terms of fight scenes, story pacing, and acting, there's a good chance that it would end up being swept under the rug, where it would be unsupported and forgotten. Machinimas don't have to be perfect or better than the last one. Think about it. There's shows being made by random people on the internet using a video game as an animation engine. Saying that out loud makes it sound quite goofy, actually. Machinimas are meant to be passion projects. They're meant to be in the style anyone chooses because it's their show, their story. I know this is a bit of a strange tangent and all, but it's my defense for Smashtasm Melee and why I argue that it's not a bad machinima series. This deserves to be remembered. No one's perfect right out of the gate. Finding one style takes time and sometimes even support from others. So, for all machinimators out there, I challenge you. Step out of your comfort zone and find a machinima you've never watched before. Try and understand the creator's style, find something to appreciate in there, and see what you can do to help the series improve if the series is still in progress. My hope is that this will make the community more open to accepting all kinds of themes rather than just watching whatever show you heard was good just because of what someone said on Discord or You heard that it had a good fight scene or two. I'm not saying that all people in the community are like this, and I'm not saying we all have to like every single machinima. But give the guy you've never heard of a chance. You'll never know what hidden charm you'll find in a machinima series you were hesitant to check out. We all, well, mostly I'm guessing, took a chance with Smashtasm. Now it's time we take a chance with others who have their own stories to tell. So yeah, I just recently reviewed Smashtasm Melee, so it would only make sense that I also review Smashtasm Brawl, aka the machinima that inspired so many machinimators today. Seriously though, ask anyone and they'll say Smashtasm had some influence on them and the making of their shows. The Bonehead Clan, Ameleth the Shark, the Panda Brothers, MEWTWO-MILLION, wait who? Basically, Smashtasm had a huge shift to Brawl where it seemed like Shippage finally found a style that works best for him. The production value had a huge buff with better voice acting, a more clear and interesting plot, and even more jokes that made Season 1 enjoyable. Now, how does it stack up today? Is it outdated like Season 1, or does it remain to be the ageless classic that we all praise it as? Well, let's find out in this review of Smashtasm Season 2.
Hello everyone and welcome to Smashtasm, an online server-based system where players of Super Smash Bros. Brawl can battle each other online.
The first notable change is that we got the inclusion of actual good camera angles and panning. Oh yeah, there's also a pretty funny narrator too.
I am the narrator, a generic voice that doesn't actually exist but moves the plot along for your convenience. Don't I sound irresistibly sexy?
Oh shit, he's bringing sexy back. Yeah, them other boys simply can't voice act. No. Why did I write this into the script?
Our story just happens to be about a renowned moderator in these servers. A moderator named Super64. That's him, by the way.
Who are you again?
Well, I'm your best friend, Super64. Remember?
No, you're not. I don't even know you.
Oh. Huh. Well, then, would you like to be Oh, you're gone.
Just like everyone else.
It's fine, don't you already have a bunch of friends from Season 1? They got written out of the show, didn't they?
Oi! Super64! You've got mail!
That's Packery. He delivers messages to people, apparently. I don't know, I just read the script.
You and me both, pal. By the way, that's Sean Chiplock as Packery. If you haven't heard of him, he voices anime characters like Eyelashes in One Punch Man, and Toyohiro Kanadachi in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. But what I find even more impressive is who he voiced in video games. He's Rash in Killer Instinct, Falco in Breath of the Wild, and Noob Saibot in Mortal Kombat 11. That's pretty damn cool.
By the way, I would lose the British accent. It sounds really fake.
Hey now, what's this? My accent isn't fake.
But
it's all fake!
If you say so.
That was a close one. That guy's such a dick.
Let's go back to that scene. I want to have a little bit of fun with it.
By the way, I would lose the British accent. It sounds really fake.
Hey now, what's this? My accent isn't fake.
But
it's all fake!
If you say so.
These cameos are killing me!
I still haven't left yet. Alright, what's this I hear about hacks? Come out with your analog sticks up.
You'll never take me alive!
Lead Fox?
Super 64?
Oh hey, one of Super 64's friends did survive the transition to the second season.
It's so good to see you again.
I'd like to say the same thing, but that would be repetitive.
Ha 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 ha.
Ha ha ha
Okay, enough with the badly written dialogue.
God damn it, you had one bad joke followed by a good one. How am I supposed to make fun of that?
You're not gonna report me, are you?
Of course not. You're safe with me.
Well, then I guess I'm perfectly safe. Yep, perfectly safe. Nothing bad is ever going to happen. Especially not right now. Gah! Oh no! How unexpected!
He did it again. First he does something cliche, then he calls himself out on his cliche. Shippage would be excellent at CinemaSin.
Take this! You're a fool to think you can even come close to getting me. No one ever gets me. Especially not right now.
Shippage really did find a sense of humor during the gap between seasons. It makes it seem like these seasons were written by two different people looking back. Super 64 was grabbed so hard in-game that he lost consciousness both in-game and IRL. When he wakes up, he finds himself in a cage, captured by Grant and Grant, aka two of the greatest characters in this show.
Hey, you guys don't want to mess with me. I'm a mod.
Mods are powerless against us. Yeah, 'cause we're gay. Exactly. Wait, what? We're not gay. What? Don't we go around and kidnap people? That makes us kidnappers, you idiot. Not gay. Oh, I have a hard time telling the difference.
After that, we get what the show literally calls a plot device.
That's Lamp. He's one of Super 64's friends. Also a plot device. Though I think his light went out quite a while ago. He's retarded. It's supposed to be funny.
Lamp, aka another one of the greatest characters in this show.
I don't think they can see you, so I'll distract them and you open the cage from the rear.
I got a better idea. How about I distract them and you open the cage? After all, I'm really good at distracting people.
What? But how am I?
Hey guys, I'm a distraction. I am distracting you.
What the? Whoa, check out that guy. I'm completely distracted.
This teabagging distraction actually works though because a real plot device comes, opens the cage, snaps Super 64's neck, wait what? Then Super 64 does some interrogating.
Where's Leet Fox?
We'll never tell. Our boss, Giram 6, is holding him hostage. He's probably using other grunts in a separate server similar to this one. Bront, you're not helping.
And so, Super 64 and Lamp start their adventure where Lamp is totally not going to get separated from Super 64. But as Season 1 showed us, the start is always a setup for the episode to end. So the episode starts with our heroes walking past references to other machinimas, constantly ending up on an icy mountain, something lamp antics.
I have a pornographic memory.
Don't you mean photographic?
No, I don't.
Yippee!
And then we see the new opening. Right, and what was the opening for Season 1 again? Now that is a huge shift. Anyways, we then see Grant and Grant confront Giram 6.
This is Giram 6. He's the villain and leader of the Gear Hack Force. After the permaban of his idol Greg, he swore revenge against Super 64 and created a team of hackers that... Wait, what? Well, there's 3 more pages of this dribble. Hell, I'm not reading this.
Giram 6 then realizes how useless Grant and Grant are and will continue to be. He then punishes them by having a Subspace Bowser deal some percent to Grant's in-game character. You'd think he'd fire them or dock their pay, but hey, we wouldn't get to see Bowser's rape throw if he had done that. Back to Super 64, he gets stopped by a spam bot. No, seriously, it was actually a spam bot. Pretty clever. And then Lamp tells one of his famous tales.
How did you know it was a bot?
Well...
Lamp, the city of Dinotopia needs your help. You have to save us from the watermelon monster.
No!
Roar, I am the watermelon monster. I am going to eat you.
Take this, you fiend! I summon Super Pikachu!
Oh noes, I am slain.
You have saved us all. Now you must take my daughter's hand in marriage.
My hero. I love you, Lamp.
On a day's work.
What part of any of that had to do with my question?
What question?
We then see another one of Giram 6's goons. Metadark, the puppeteer. His name was never actually said in the show, so I'll just call him what he really is. Meaningless.
Nice try, Super 64, but you'll never get me to reveal Leet Fox's location. Never!
Wait a minute, you know where Leet Fox is?
You tricky beast. You got me to reveal information.
What are you talking about?
Well, you can't catch what you can't see.
I will say though, all of these scenes with Meaningless, though sadly there were only a couple and they were really short, were actually really funny and made me glad that he was included.
Ha! Another successful evasion. I'd say I've done it. Oh crap. Oh crap.
Alright, I've had about enough of this.
So after that encounter with Rolling Thunder playing in the background, yes, the song is called Rolling Thunder by DexterBoy124. You are welcome. Lamp gets separated from Super 64 by this dark Sheik. She says she'll help Super 64, but I mean, she did just kick Lamp, so that obviously means you can't trust her until she has a sudden change of heart.
All according to plan.
Hey, how did you get in here? I think the better question is, how did here get in me?
I bet Grant would like to know more about getting in you as well, if you know what I mean.
Oh, these jokes take me back. Also, episodes 2 and 3 actually ended with a credit segment called Ask Lamp. What's Ask Lamp? Well, see for yourself.
Zach from Virginia writes, Dear Lamp, why are you named Lamp? Well, the answer to that one is easy. Next question.
Never change, Lamp. I mean, I know your change from Season 1 to 2 was successful, but I'm more satisfied with how you are, or I guess, were now.
And so we rejoin our hero, who is being inconspicuously led on by, well, someone evil, I guess. I can't really tell, but it's pretty obvious she's leading him into a trap or something. I mean, the whole dark costume thing is practically screaming it at you. I highly doubt the writers
Hey, shut up! He hasn't figured it out yet!
Who are you talking to?
Who are you talking to?
Okay, can you stop taking the jokes before I can make them? I feel useless now. Moving on, Super 64 gets led to an obvious trap in which, despite there being many clues proving that, and Super 64 himself being suspicious about it, he still falls in there. Then some stupid texture mods just appear, and it's shown that none of that was real.
Who are you talking to?
Who are you talking to?
In reality, Super 64 says he trusts her, calls this stranger his friend, and she has the quickest change of heart of all time.
And it was that day that the assailant felt something deep inside and experienced a slew of profound internal emotions that changed her forever. Which, unfortunately, cannot be seen because she is being depicted as an emotionless video game character.
She stops Super 64 and warns him about the danger he's in. After that, she then reveals that Sheik is Zelda, and she herself is Princess H.
This is Princess H.
Yeah, I just said that.
Hey! You're not supposed to interrupt me! I'm the narrator!
I think it's a little redundant to announce it a second time.
How dare you! Don't you know who I am?
Nobody cares about the narrator.
Everybody cares about the narrator!
Why don't you get
what
off
would a
of your
story
high
be
horse
without
for
a
2 minutes and
narrator?
consider that we
A
can
bunch
get along
of text,
just fine
that's
without
what.
you.
Okay. After that, Princess H agrees to help Super 64 save his friends and stop Giram 6.
You'll have to take out Giram 6 directly. And I think I know just how to do it.
How?
I'll tell you right after I finish pausing dramatically.
Are you done yet?
No, shut up!
We then catch up with a caged Leet Fox and Lamp. Lamp then does what Lamp does best, give us something funny and random.
Don't worry, 1337F0X. I remember being told how to get out of situations like this.
Lamp, listen carefully. One day you're going to be stuck inside a cage with a furry, and it's important that you know how to escape.
How do I escape, Your Highness?
Well, first, you'll need to punch him in the face!
That sounds like a great idea! Yes, it does.
Well, that solved nothing.
They then make themselves dark because if you want to look evil, you have to dress in black. This tricks the guard into releasing them, they save Link for some unnecessary reason, and then they get captured again.
Can't let you do that, Leet Fox. I'll admit, you're good, but I'm better.
No, please! Don't send us back to the... Well, it almost worked.
In bed.
After that, we get something that has no purpose, but I'm so happy it was included. They watch their version of TMZ where they're playing an embarrassing clip of Giram 6.
Who did this? Who the hell did this?
This replay was courtesy of Giram 6's good buddy, Grant.
What?
I will kill you.
Grant then tries to defend Grant.
Oh, come on, boss. Do you really think that Grant's capable of this sort of thing? He can barely operate a VCR, much less do something with this much technical expertise. He couldn't even set up his own Wii even. He had to call the Nintendo technical helpline 50 times. In 4 different languages. Why, I heard from a reliable source that Grant's so stupid Then when he shakes his head, you can hear the ocean.
And then Grant ruins it for himself.
And even though I didn't do it, I could totally have pulled this off. Oh, really? Yeah, really. Then where would you have filmed this? It's obviously set in that room next to the boxes filled with the industrial strength hand lotions. I have an 8GB SD card for just the occasion. And before you ask, I would have used a video editor to pick out the most embarrassing footage. Wow, Grant, that's awfully well thought out. I'm sorry that I ever doubted that you were fully capable of pulling this off. Ha! Let that be a lesson to you. Underestimate me, and I get the feeling that all that was entirely the wrong thing to say. Why is this always happening to me?
Oh, my apologies. I've mispronounced the name. Grant, not Grant. So sorry. Well, on to our next replay.
Oh, I love it. Now for some more Ask Lamp.
Richie from Georgie asks, Dear Lamp, don't you think Jiggly will destroy you for stealing his idea? I have no clue what you're talking about. That's all the time we have. Bye!
And so we find our heroes standing on the ground talking to each other about things. I can hardly contain my excitement.
So Super 64 and Princess H are going over a plan on how to disable Gear M6's hacks.
You don't work under a man in such a close position without knowing his weakness.
Sexual innuendo. So what's your plan, Tails?
So here's what we do.
What?
Sorry, maybe I'm not speaking clearly enough. Here's what we do. First, we need to—
What?
I said we—
What?
Can you really not hear me?
I guess I can't hear women.
What is that? Is that a sandwich?
No.
That's a sandwich, isn't it? Where did you get a sandwich?
Leave me alone.
Give me that sandwich.
There. Now no one gets it. Happy? I guess that's a no.
I will rape you!
Moving on, they then go on a scavenger hunt for 6 pieces of a detonator to depower Gear M6. They retrieved the first one in a matter of seconds because it was supposed to be guarded by Grant and Grant.
Oh my. Look at you. You are one sexy little black bird. No one can touch this. Ow, yeah, look at you dance. Ugh, yeah, good God.
Wow, this guy really loves the dance animations being done by a video game furry. Feathery?
Hey, isn't there something we're supposed to be guarding? Like a piece of something? Or something? You're right. I can't help but remember Gear M6 telling me something about it. I think it was when we were training, or running in place. Man, we do like running in place. Just jogging, jogging, jog, jog, jogging, 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 jog, jog, jogging, jog, 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 jogging in the mornings, go man, go. Works out in the hell spa, muscles glow.
Oh my god. This is stupid, but it's hilarious and it's perfect for how goofy these two are.
Hey, 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 macho, macho man.
Fun fact, while this video was on machinima.com, this scene had to be left out because it used copyrighted music. It's a good thing the scene still survived though.
Ow! Man, that was fun. Grant, you're the best partner I've ever had. Well, Not that kind of partner! Why do you say things like that? It creeps me out.
Honestly, I don't know why I keep these guys around.
Back on track, Super 64 and Princess H then go after the rest of the pieces.
Wait, I thought you said there was a security system here.
Actually, everyone's so afraid of the world-famous security system that no one even tries to steal the piece. So they didn't need to put a security system here at all.
Wow, really?
Psh, no. Run!
They then go after Mickey Mouse, wait what? Who will only give them the next piece if they tell him a racial joke.
Well, I'm Jewish, so...
That joke sucked!
That wasn't
Tell a better one!
Alright, fine. Sonic and Captain Falcon are running across the track when suddenly Sonic says to Captain Falcon, "Kids, there's nothing like getting—"
Wait, is this a racial joke or a racing joke?
Why, is there a difference?
Packery then shows up just to get out of delivering messages.
Oh, hey, Packery, come to deliver a message for me?
What? No, I just came by to say hello. What, you think I just deliver everyone's mail all day? You don't think I have a life of my own? I tried to be nice to you, but you just have to be a closed-minded prick, don't you? Don't you?
I was just...
You do! You know what? I'm never speaking to you again. Oh, and here's your mail, by the way.
Your angel of death awaits.
Well, hey, at least another meaningless character won't show up.
Sorry, Super 64. I can't let you take that.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. What? Who are you?
Oh, hey, what's up? I'm Future.
Well, what are you doing here?
Oh, it's okay. I'm not even here right now.
What? Oh, he's gone.
We never get to see him again, do we? Damn it!
Stop forgetting about me!
Oh, right. Oh my god.
Your capture is vital to my promotion, Super 64, and I won't let you fool me again.
I'm sorry, do I know you?
Don't try to outsmart me. I know your game now, and you can call me the Puppeteer.
Look, if you're not gonna attack me or anything, I'm just gonna get going.
I'm afraid I can't let you leave with that piece. Damn it!
This has been more pointless yet entertaining filler. The last piece they need is being guarded by the Joker? Oh hey, Joker's actually in Smash! Now we don't have to waste our time and money on that edgy teen. Also, he says he won't give them the piece unless they solve the riddle. This is a little odd though, because the Riddler would have been the more appropriate DC villain to use here. I guess there just aren't any Riddler texture mods.
I think this is the last piece.
Yeah! Hey, Super 64. Do you believe that love can bloom on the battlefield?
Nope, I'm not feeling it.
Looks like those two are dealing with some mixed signals.
Ugh! There it is again!
There what is?
That voice in my head. I keep hearing it.
That's called thinking.
No, it sounds like some man. Some very sexy sounding man talking to me. Except he's not talking to me. It's like he's talking about me.
That's even better. I wish sexy men would talk about me.
What?
What?
Here in episode 5, we see Leet Fox and Lamp as Lamp keeps annoying Leet Fox.
You know, this situation reminds me of the time I got trapped in Walmart. Except I wasn't really trapped, it was more like I was shopping. And it wasn't Walmart as much as it was my closet. You know, I'd like to think it was Walmart. Shut up! Shut up!
Super 64 then jumps in and frees them.
I knew you'd save us.
Wow, really?
Of course not. But if I say it, you'll assume I did.
I missed you too.
Alright, seriously? You're gonna have to stop with that creepy laugh thing. It's not funny, it's just weird.
Now, with a team of 4, they can split up. They have Princess H, Leet Fox, and Lamp release the other prisoners while Super 64 faces Giram 6 alone. Wait, what? Why don't they split up in groups of 2? Let me guess, it's because Super 64 is gonna fail, right? Super 64 finds Giram 6, uses the detonator, Grant gets eaten, and the detonator failed.
This detonator does nothing. It was a mere distraction.
No.
I knew Princess Hentai would try to...
Wait, go back.
I knew Princess Hentai.
Did he say Princess Hentai? You're telling me the H in Princess H stood for hentai? Well, okay then.
You have no idea.
This is about Greg, isn't it? He was your idol, and I stopped him, and now you're having your revenge. Greg was evil, okay? He was trying to take over everything. He was trying to ruin the game for everyone. Why would you want to avenge someone like that?
You see, Super 64, I'm not avenging Greg. I
am Greg.
Oh shit, a good plot twist.
So it's been you this whole time?
Oh, come on. Wasn't it obvious? I mean, I feel like I made it really obvious.
Wow. Now I just feel stupid.
Greg then traps Super 64 in his Metroid dungeon.
You'll never get away with this, Greg. You're obviously the bad guy here, and the bad guy always loses.
Well, I suppose that's why they get people like you to stop me. So come on then, stop me. You're a mod, right? You should be able to press a button and make me disappear forever. So what are you waiting for?
Well...
Yeah, that's what I thought. You don't know how to do anything.
We're then shown just how Super 64 became a moderator.
Excuse me, but which one of you is Super 64? We're looking to recruit some moderators. I heard that you were able to prevent the notorious hacker Greg from taking over our servers back in Melee.
Well, actually, it was Leet Fox that... Leet Fox?
Don't tell him about me.
Leet Fox? How are you doing that?
I'm a hacker, Super 64. If the admins find out about that, they'll ban me from the game.
But they're offering a mod position. You can really make a difference here.
I know. That's why I need you to do it.
Me? I don't know how any of this stuff works.
Take the position, Super 64. You're gonna suck at this, but it will be entertaining.
Well, that doesn't sound like a very good reason at all.
So, do you want the job or not?
Yes. Yes, I do. I'm extremely capable of doing this. And I'm not lying when I say that.
Greg then asserts his dominance on other players, leaving Lead Fox and the gang desperate for ideas.
We have to stop him.
Don't worry, I have a plan.
I already don't like it.
Oh, well, never mind.
They then get even more desperate to the point where Lead Fox says,
We must ask the internet.
It looks as though the writers, Lead Fox and the gang are getting desperate. How will they stop the all-knowing and omnipotent Hiram 6? I don't know. But maybe you do! Leave a message in the comment box below the video. You can customize it to say whatever you want. Who knows? Your incoherent dribble could be featured in the next episode of Smashtasm. See you next time! Whenever that is.
Alright, so when is next time? There isn't going to be a next time, is there?
God damn it!
Well, even though the series was never finished, I bet you can see what made it so good. This was hella entertaining. The jokes were great, the characters were likable, and the story was clear and worth sticking around for. I know a lot of the comedy boiled down to do random thing because random unexpected thing equal funny, but everything was done with so much charm and effort. Maybe not as much as in episode 5 because it was actually around this time when Shippage grew really tired of Smashtasm. Shippage didn't want to go on with it because he started hating the project. He wanted to walk away from it and move on to new projects. This actually led him to make Starter Squad, a Pokemon fan series following the Gen 1 starters. It's another good show I totally recommend and might also review if you guys want to see that. I will say though, some of the things that made this first season feel outdated are present here too. Some of the jokes are old, yet nostalgic. There's also the fact that this is a very comedy-carried show, which, like I said in the last review, isn't a common machinima genre anymore. I can count on one, maybe two hands how many machinimas nowadays have a substantial comedy focus. I'm not going to go on a rant like I did last time, but I will say though, if this series was still alive today, there might be more comedy machinimas out there, rather than the surplus of anime-based ones. I have to say though that this ending is incredibly sad, because this was never supposed to be the ending. It seems like we may never get the conclusion that this influential series deserved. Smashtasm will always be an unfinished memory. Except, see, I made these reviews to promote Smashtasm Episode 6. Yes, Smashtasm is back, and it's getting a real finale. Unfortunately, it's not from Shippage, but he passed the torch on to us at the Smashing 13. Created by SpiderFreak1011 and Nick S of the Bonehead Clan, so you might be wondering, why not do this review once episode 6 comes out? Well, that didn't sound right to me since that wasn't created by Shippage, so I felt like revisiting what Shippage had done and saving episode 6 to review for a later time. I'm calling all Smashtasm fans. This is something you won't want to miss.
Better save some of that up for your big premiere.
What's that supposed to mean? Really? Come on.
We had to come to this eventually. I reviewed Smashtasm Melee and all of Smashtasm Brawl while Shippage was still making it. Now it's time to review the finale to Smashtasm Brawl created by SpiderFreak1011 and Nick S of the Bonehead Clan. It's always been a dream for fans like us to finally see Smashtasm Brawl and the whole series actually get a proper conclusion. Thanks to Shippage giving the thumbs up for Smashtasm 6 to be created and uploaded onto the Smashing 13, our dreams became a reality. As of writing this intro, I haven't actually seen the episode since all I did for Smashtasm 6 was advertise it through a commercial and these reviews. But by now, the video has already premiered, so go ahead, check that out if you haven't, and let's dive into a review of this finale. The Smashing 13. We may not be the Campfire Crew or... but hopefully the Smashing 13 was able to deliver something you could enjoy. Then there's this notice telling people not to re-upload Smashtasm 6, but this ain't no re-upload, this is a review. If we catch you stealing this video, we will find you and cut off your hands.
Last time on Smashtasm, Super 64 has been trapped by Hiram 6, now revealed to be the infamous hacker, Greg.
By now, I've seen this opening narration about a few dozen times, so let's move on to the updated opening. It was hard to keep quiet about this new opening. I mean, the visuals were all revealed in the Smashing 13 2020 Direct, but the remix of the opening theme made by Dark Grunt got me so hyped when I first heard it all the way back in August of 2019. I wanted to use it in my promo material for Smashtasm 6, but I knew it had to be saved for this special event. So Elite Fox somehow found a laptop inside of a video game, kind of reminds me of when Lamp had a can of soup, and he's doing just what he said he'd be doing, asking the internet for help. Nearly 8 years of seeking advice though got them literally nowhere, so that idea gets abandoned in favor of working with Grant and Grant. They say they're fed up with working with Giram 6, or Greg, or Imgra9. No, I'll stick with Greg.
Look, I'm going to be straight with you. I don't like working for Greg. He's kind of a dick. But Grant, I thought you liked. Grant, I swear to God.
I am so happy they left these kinds of jokes in. I was kind of afraid that they wouldn't, what with how gay jokes would likely be taken nowadays, so this gave me the weirdest sigh of relief. Grant and Grant say they'll shut down Greg's hacks, but they need a distraction.
I'll do it! After all, I'm great at distracting people.
Elite Fox tries contacting Super 64, Zelda Hentai. Princess H holds off the rest of Greg's goons, and Grant gets scarred even more than he already was.
I swear, if you ever betray us, I will plunge my hands through the computer screen and shred you into thousands of miserable pieces of flesh.
I swear I won't.
Grant's f***ed, isn't he?
I will rape you!
So, they've got a little plan, do they?
So the voice cast is all new if you couldn't tell. A lot of the voices work fine and I don't have a problem with most of them because they are still fitting and done very well. But there's something about Greg's new voice that just sounds off. It makes him sound more nerdy, which isn't really a problem for his character. I guess it comes from the fact that we only heard Greg's unmodified voice in Smashtasm Brawl for one episode, and I wanted to hear more of that or something closer to that. I can't complain too much though. I guess I just really miss the previous Greg voice.
Do you like quotes?
What?
Quack!
What is this?
People wear socks. How about I just...
So while Lamp trolls Greg without chroma keying out his green screen, we see just how bored Super 64 is.
It seems as though our hero is still trapped. However, will he get out of here?
However, will I get out of here?
Excuse me, I was saying that!
Super 64! But if we're going to get anywhere, we need to go over Greg's head and find the admins, the moderators, anyone!
Why, the only moderator left in Smashtasm besides me would be... Packery.
So Elite Fox sets out to find that meaningless character and... Oh wait, don't tell me I jinxed myself.
Haha! I found you, Super 64. There's no hiding from me.
Is there some unspoken rule that meaningless can only show up in one pointless scene in every other episode?
With you trapped in here, I can finally... Oh, I am so fired.
Oh shit, he's back, bitches, and he's ready to snap some more necks. Meta Knight doesn't have a neck. Wait, what? What is he snapping? We then see Princess H lock Greg's goons out of his server, and Elite Fox watch as Packery sells drugs to this child.
The hacker has taken control of all of the servers in Smashtasm, and he's trapped Super 64. We need the help of the admins.
Oh no! That sounds like quite the doozy it does. Wait, did you just say Super 64?
Wait, how does Packery not know this? I thought Greg asserted his dominance on all the players.
I said no. I'm not helping you. I hate that guy. He's a complete dick.
But Packery...
Why don't you just do it? You're a hacker too, aren't you? Just ask your pal to stop.
He's not my pal, and I'm no hacksaw. I only use my hacks for good.
Oh, you hackers are all the same. You just ruin the game for everyone else and make my job harder.
This might take a while, so let's see if Greg got his system repaired.
Alan, bring the status up on the monitor. Alan? Alan?
Oh no, they killed Alan off screen! What a travesty! We didn't even get to see his new model! Aside from in the new opening!
Alan's not here.
What? What have you done with Alan?
Well...
Lamp, the evil sock wizard has taken everyone's socks.
sock wizard!
Oh crap! It's the Scarecrow from one of the few countries with a blue flag with yellow stars! Or maybe it's a Swedish color palette.
How's it going, bros?
Lem, what do we do? I'd better ask another flashback. I've come to seek your aid, old friend. What is it that you require from me, young purple one? You must make him fear you with the power of enlightenment. I stopped listening, but I'll give it a try. Give them back, you.
Oh, no!
Yes.
What did any of that have to do with Alan?
Who's Alan?
Super 64 then reveals that he escaped by...
What? How did you
Wait, how did he escape? Did Lamp get him? Did Meaningless just f*** up somehow and release him? Well, who cares now, because Grant and Grunt came in clutch.
We've managed to decrease his hacking capabilities enough to where you should be able to fight him. Also, we've given you invincibility.
All right!
My mistake. We seem to have made you incompetent, not invincible.
Never mind. They didn't.
It's time I ended Greg's evil scheme.
This is an, awkward animation. I don't know why they didn't just go with looping Wolf's one victory pose, since that is what Shippage did when he was making Smashtasm Brawl. Plus, it does look a lot more natural.
Do you really think Grant is stupid enough to actually shut down my system from you? Grant?
Yep.
Did you shut down my system?
No?
And with that, the battle begins. Aw yeah, recreation of the intro. This is gonna be... Oh yeah, that's right. Super 64 still sucks.
I'm going to have to step in and fight Greg myself. Right now is our best chance.
A really cool stage transition then takes the fight to Final Destination. You know, because this is the final battle.
You'll never get away with this, Greg.
Oh, I think I will.
No, you won't, Gearum 6.
Will you make up your mind? Are you going to call me Greg or Gearum 6?
Alright, Gregum 6.
I loathe you with every fiber of my being.
Well, at least that was better than Imgra 9.
In a few moments, my army will be here, and will overpower you and your friends.
Stop putting in the same thing.
There's only one answer it could be. People wear shoes.
Lump. They then continue the battle as Leet Fox finds Grant and Grunt in this bonehead base.
Ah!
System malfunction.
Check this out, they changed the game into a real fighting game. No, I should probably say something even more trolly. They changed the game into a real video game. That means they can have a real final battle now.
That sounds like my servers.
Not so fast, Greg.
Leet Fox.
Hang in there, Leet Fox. I'll think of something.
You'll think of something? Why don't you just continue fighting him?
64, you have to do something!
What do you want me to do?
Fight back! This is a multiplayer fighting game. Damn, Greg's blaster makes Wolf's blaster and ultimate look like a joke. Greg then charges a forward smash from way too far back for it to connect, just so he can be frozen in place.
Oi! Super 64!
Ah, Peccary. Are you here to bring me some...
No, I don't have any mail for you! Right, I've contacted the admins, and they've temporarily frozen Gearum 6's account.
Super 64 then has a chance he needed to ban Greg. The only issue is that he doesn't know how to.
Oh, that's easy. You just hit LRA start.
Oh, okay. LRA. Ha ha. Very funny.
So apparently all Super 64 has to do is hit Greg. So... Yes. Yes, I do. There are probably a bunch of these in previous episodes of Smashtasm that I missed because of that. Fun fact, there was one in episode 1 that I noticed after finishing my Smashtasm Brawl review that I could have, but ended up not going back to make a joke for because I did not want to have to re-export that video just to add in one last minute joke. It took 3 hours to export that review, not to mention the few failed attempts to export it because my editor really likes to crash on exports for some reason.
You did it, Super 64!
We all did it. Together.
What should we do now?
Well, now we can play.
Oh, yeah.
Lamp!
Wow, everyone seems thrilled. We're also given a few mid-credits scenes with some characters that got written out of the show at one point or another.
What do you mean the show's over? What about episode 7? What do you mean there's not an episode 7? When am I supposed to make my debut? What do you mean I'm not going to be making my debut?
Well, at least Luzerio was given some screen time in Beans.
And that's how we took down the evil Greg and saved all of Smashtasm.
Yep, and there's not a single way to disprove any of it.
Well, that's really crazy. I don't care.
And that's all we got to see of Speed. Speed here was actually planned to be in the show, but Chippage just never included him because I guess the only Sonic we needed was Future, and Future wasn't a drug joke.
You traitors!
Run, Grant! Ah!
Running away.
Alright, any other meaningless credit scenes? Oh wait, I think I jinxed myself again.
Make a fool out of me, will you? I'll show you. I'll form my own hacker group. And then, I'll have my revenge! Watch out, Super 64. Watch out for the Puppeteer!
Indeed. Long live Smashtasm. Alright, just for fun, let's check the original concepts of episodes 6 and 7 and compare it to this episode. I dug up Chippage's old plans for the last 2 episodes, which he released on Imgur back when he announced Smashtasm was cancelled in 2015. I'll leave links to the description of those episodes in the description below. Nick and Spider actually kept a good chunk of these ideas, including the heroes trying to find the admins, and finding Packery to help get in contact with one, Packery and Leet Fox arguing about whether hackers could be good or not, and Grant and Grant joining the heroes. Even though that was changed to be a trick in the 2020 finale. There were some things left out that could have been cool, but also seemed a bit forced. Like Lamb forming an army of commenters, Super 64 getting brainwashed by Greg to see Greg as misunderstood and join him, Luzerio actually being in the finale, and Super 64 leaving Smashtasm forever, afraid that his fame would inspire more players like Greg to mess with Smashtasm just to get to him. I will admit, as cool as it would have been to stick with these ideas, I do like how the 2020 finale was handled. I like how Grant and Grant were still villains, and Lamp had a much more Lamp-like role. Some more ideas could have been taken, like consulting the internet actually leading to something, whether that be the army of commenters or not. But this was meant to be an adaptation, and I think it was a pretty good one. It's not perfect because why would anything be perfect? But it still provided an entertaining finale. I'll get some of the things I didn't like out of the way first. I already said how some of the voices seemed off, but the only ones that really felt off to me were Greg's and Princess H's. I already talked about Greg, but my issue with H is that her voice actress had practically no energy or emotion compared to the old Princess H. The old Princess H was able to jump from attitudes like playful, serious, and aggressive. The only time the new Princess H did anything other than speak in a generic tone was when she became chic and acted like her more violent self. I'm not trying to say the new voice actress is bad, in fact I've worked with her and she's a very talented voice actress, this just wasn't the right casting. The cast overall was assembled really well, the best voice in my opinion being the new Super 64 because of just how close he got to replicating Chippage's voice. I also thought the ending was a bit anticlimactic. Smashtasm Melee had a pretty climactic finale, and the original Smashtasm Brawl finale did detail a somewhat climactic finale, until everyone forgot about Super 64 in a matter of seconds. The original end probably wouldn't pan out to be that climactic, but this one felt a bit forced and underwhelming. Now probably my biggest complaint with this is that the characters didn't feel like the same characters they were meant to be. Everyone just felt like references to their previous characters thrown together to make imitations of the original Smashtasm characters. Making references wasn't the problem. It was when past lines or jokes pretty much defined how a character would be represented. The most painfully obvious example of this was Super 64. In one episode he said,
"You'll never get away with this, Greg. You're obviously the bad guy here, and the bad guy always loses."
And this became not only Super 64's new catchphrase, but also his defining characteristic. This was just too distracting and confused me on whether I was watching an episode of Smashtasm or a YouTube poop of Smashtasm. Again, I can't be too hard on this because I'm confident that if anyone other than Shipitch were to make this, they would have done the same thing. Use memorable moments to resculpt the characters. Moving on from what I didn't like or what I thought could have been better, there are a lot of things done in here done really well. The style of comedy was true to Smashtasm and reminiscent of the old humor seen in classic Smash Machinima. The amount of passion and care that went into making this is undeniable and visible throughout the entire video. This could have been a half-assed finale just to complete the series, but Nick and Spider went all out with this one. This was overall a very satisfying conclusion. It's definitely noticeable that this was made by fans, but the effort put into it shows that this isn't a problem. With this out now, it makes me wonder what other possibilities there are for reviving old machinimas in the future. Here in 2020, we have a reboot of an old machinima and a continuation of an abandoned machinima, both done by new creators. Could this mean we can see other projects like this? Could we potentially see a reboot of Wolf's Retarded Mission? Could we see a continuation of Melee's End? Maybe, maybe not. There is still a lot that goes into doing stuff like this, including getting the permission from the original creators. Though, if more of these do end up happening, I'd be totally hyped to see what other creators can do to fix or rebuild classic machinimas, or maybe even some more recent machinimas as well. Case in point, I'm so glad that Smashtasm 6 exists. It makes me feel as if I'm back in the early 2010s again, except happier since I can rest easy knowing that Smashtasm was never truly forgotten.